And greetings, everybody. This is Laz on NBNN. We are here at the BMC Gridiron tonight with your host, Xavier Starfall and Lomir Edane. Gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Good evening, Laz.
All right, the stream is on. The floor is yours.
All right.
Take it away, gentlemen.
Welcome, everyone, to the BMC Gridiron. As always, we ask that everyone refrains from fighting outside the pit while the event is active. Any violators shall be banned from the lot. Okay, tonight we have 6 contestants. And the winner will take home 66k gold. And our contestants tonight are Smokin', the VVL. We got Ashmal, Jarlaxle, and Drizzt, all of VVL. Then Oba Evisser from LOTC, and Sand from the Sandelox Enterprise.
Now, Sand should be an interesting contender out there, as well as all the other guys. We'll bring up the BMC Gladiators Gridiron Challenge for all you folks out there.
Alright, go ahead and take it away, Lomir. Just kind of announcing there, the winner will take home 66k gold, the runner will take home 30k gold, and there won't be a free entry tonight with a white coming up this week. So, let me shuffle the seeds here. Sorry, Lomir.
And $10 from the add-on store will also be given to the champ tonight.
Yes.
And I have the brackets still in preview. Let me know when you're shuffled so I can show it to the audience.
Alrighty, so here we go. We got the brackets. I've shuffled the seeds and ready to go. So our first up is going to be Smokin' versus Sand. You with us, Lomir? You ready?
I haven't heard Lomir. Seen him move?
Lomir, are you with us? Did we lose you? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call the first round, Smokin' versus Sand.
Now, do you have a Reser on hand tonight?
It's always a good question, Laz.
It'd be good to know before you start. Well, that was quite the interesting graphic. And Sand looking quite interesting in that black outfit and the Halloween mask. And Smokin' asking for a second there.
Alrighty. Wind is blowing tonight, but it's quite a clear night. You can see the shattered moon overhead. It's like a lovely evening out here.
And Sand is claiming victory by default there. And his competitor has just disappeared.
There's
Xavier gets it in there. I was hoping Sand would do it to the camera with the mask.
I got you, Q there. Mom, I'm on NBNN.
Alrighty, are we ready for some fights here?
Here we go. I will go ahead and do this call. So Lomir is still AFK or something here.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And there we go, and we're off. And Smoking crosses the field into Sand and roots him, and ooh, he is all over him there. He got him pinned in the corner. Ooh, there's a nice 87 crit.
I'm back.
84 crit. Ooh, and that is it.
And that is it. He makes short work of him there.
Smoking was smoking. There's Oba going out there. Looks like he might be resin for us. But you notice I never quite answered you there, Laz, because I really had no idea.
Well, now we know.
Yes.
Now we know you have a Rezer in the audience.
Can you send me a link to the brackets?
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Next up is Drizzt versus Jarlaxle, and that's Drizzt's D-R-I-Z-Z-T. I think I got that right, didn't I, Drizzt? There you go, buddy. Oh, bad name.
Awful windy out there tonight. You can hear it in the background blowing. You can see the trees blowing a little rougher out there tonight. But at least it's not storming like it was a couple weeks ago.
Yes, that's when we had a visit from Attenwood. Attenwood brought on the fury of the storms upon us. Alright, next up we have Drizzt versus Lomir. You see Drizzt? Where's Drizzt?
Yeah, right.
You see him? I don't see him.
He's online.
Did he get stuck in a different instance?
He was just here.
awful quiet out there, folks. Where's the tumbleweeds coming? He had to visit the bank. I see.
The Ankh.
Yeah, just because we can.
Filling some dead air time there. Sorry. One day I'm good at typing and talking. We're kind of waiting here on Mr. Drizzit. I don't know what happened. He said he had to visit the Ankh, so I don't know if he fell off the back of the bleachers maybe. There's a little bit of a fall there.
Oh, I thought he had to go visit the bank. He had to go visit the Ankh. Okay, I got it.
The Ankh.
Yeah, it'd be nice when we can place the Ankhs in our player-owned towns. At least we hope we're going to be able to do that at some point in the game.
Well, next week we'll have the, I guess I can go ahead and announce that too.
If it's QA, you can't mention it.
No, next week we're going to have the gridiron back up near the entrance in the old spot it used to be. So it'll be close to an Ankh there. You know, we won't have to worry about it. There's an Ankh right there at the entrance. That's
right. And next week's gridiron is going to be Skippy Shuffle, is it? Due to a wipe? Or how are you doing that next week after the wipe?
Yep, next week we will have our, like we always do right after a wipe, we will have the Naked Brawl. So it'll be free entry. Usually what we'll do is whoever the winner is will be the only one that gets a prize, and that'll be a free entry into the following week's gridiron.
I gotcha.
Oh, there's Malachus from Jade Dragons 2, and then Cineas Fizzlethorpe. I'm not sure if that's someone new or somebody got a different name, possibly.
And here comes Driz. Into the ring he runs.
Alright, we are good to go. Driz is in this corner. And here we go, Drizzit versus Jarlaxle. Drizzit draws his sword, Jarlaxle does too, and they're both staying in the corners. Ooh, Drizzit's casting looks like he got a...
got a root off on Jarlaxle.
Well, the sunburst, and now they're in the middle of the ring. Ooh, and Driz went back to his corner there. Ooh, got a couple crits off, looks like they're fairly even still. Ooh, a couple crits, and he got a knockdown on Jarlaxle there, so he's going to run around the back behind him. There he goes.
Whack him from behind while he's rooted.
That's right. Both of them are using
classic tactic.
Two-handed flaming swords. It's going to be interesting to see some of the changes coming up with those types of weapons and armor and everything. Ooh. And now Drizzit's in the corner taking some hits. Oh wow.
And it's over.
Jarlaxle takes it. I thought Driz had him pinned down for a second, but Jarlaxle in the end pulls through and gets the win.
Leaves him on fire in the corner.
And even gives him a res.
And hello to Cherry Bomb out there. Shouting out, "Hi Mom, I'm on NBNN." There is Cherry Bomb out there.
Thank you guys. Definitely appreciate the help there. Alright, so it looks like we're going to round 3. The third match here is going to be Ashmall versus Smokin'.
Ashmel going deep into his corner.
Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead. He said don't need it. My bad name was telling him he had some gear to give him or something. Or his gear to give him. And here we go. Smokin' quickly closes on Ashmall. Looks like they're pretty even on overall health there.
Yeah.
Ashmall's trying to evade him and do some. Looks like he's sticking with the magic. I'm not. Yeah, he's playing using a wand, but unfortunately, Smokin' has got him rooted and giving him some good whacks in the back.
No help there. That's right.
And he is. Ooh, there comes some lightning. I haven't seen anybody get off. Oh, there goes a heal. So there goes a couple heals. He got Smokin' rooted, trying to get some distance on him to do some casting. Some lightning. Sometimes it looks like it comes from the other direction.
It did. It hit somebody else over there.
Smokin' got a knockdown on Ashmall. Ooh, he's going to need a
Ash
heal.
needs a heal. Nice heals.
Yep. He's hanging in there, rooting him and keeping some distance for some casting, but he is just closing too fast. Ooh, some more lightning. But Smokin' has just healed up way too much. This Smokin's been keeping the heals up. Ooh, and another knockdown on Ashmall and a crit. And that puts him away. Smokin' takes the match.
Nice match, gentlemen. Nice match.
Drop down to match number 4 there. Oba Evisor versus Jarlaxle. Once we get the port cleared, Smokin's going to try to do a res, it looks like. Anytime a release rolls around, I'll get me a chart made up for depending on how many people fight. So I don't have to sit there and calculate it up every time.
Just look at the chart and go, ooh, I know how much it is.
Yeah, because I do. That is a good idea. Zeke had announcing that at the beginning instead of at the end, but I just usually use take the time while the fights are going on to do that kind of stuff.
Alrighty, we're ready for the next bout.
Yep, we have Oba Evisor, LOTC versus Jarlaxle again. Jarlaxle was second place last week. Now, evidently, some of the normal participants and spectators here, I guess they're working on some kind of quest. To help out newbies there. I guess they're getting ready for after wipe.
Flaming two-handed sword and plate seems to be the weapons and armor of choice here in the arena tonight.
Yep, and Jar's got Oba rooted there. He's still moving around some, which that does eat up your mana there. Focus, I should say. Yeah, Oba does have quite a lot of hit points there, though. So.
Yes, he does. And it
He's hanging in.
shows.
Yeah, it does. He's hanging in there tough. They're running around, the clinging of the swords, and
Nice 63 crit there.
yeah, definitely. And ooh,
And
Oba.
that does it. Oba puts Jar in the grave.
Jar is flopping on the field there.
Yes, he is.
Took a hard fall.
Flopping around like a fish out of water.
Here comes Ashmal. Help with the res. Oh well. Somebody got it from.
You got some nice rezzers in the audience tonight. Just nice quick rezzes tonight too.
Yeah, that was yeah. Somebody from way up in the stands got a res off in there. Yeah, it always happens. So a lot of PvP crowd around. There's always somebody can res. And
somebody looking to train their skill.
Yep, there you go. But obviously, that is a post-release. We want to have that service to offer ourselves, and I have to depend on others. So we'll definitely work on that. Alright, so I guess we're going to drop down to the bottom bracket there, Lomir. I guess what do you want to do? Ashmal and Drizzt next?
Sure.
That way we don't have Jar fighting twice in a row. Just try to always avoid that when we can.
All right.
As always,
Go ahead and get you a drink of pop or something. I'll take over the commentary here in just a second.
that won't be necessary, sir.
Let him take over the commentary.
I was just messing with him. I know he wants to. I'm not the best at that. I could probably do pretty decent if I focused in on it, but looking at the brackets.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second segment of the BMC Gladiators Gridiron. Glad all of you could join us this evening. We got that gate open for our next testing. I believe it's Ashmal and Drizzt. We're waiting on Drizzt to come in and take the corner. Come on.
Who was that guy that sang that, what was that song? I think of it. I'm drawing a blank here. I think I can hear it in my head.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The
we got
street.
Ashmal running around out here in the gridiron. He's ready for Drizzt to come on out and take the circle. Come on out here, Drizzt. We got something for you.
Hold on, we're not ready yet. He's
I was
not
gonna
he's not
say.
even out here.
I don't see a second participant in the arena.
There's a
While we're
balloon.
waiting to appear, I'm going to go ahead and jump up in the hot air balloon. Lord Xavier Starfall, have you got the gate?
I sure do. I'm good at doing the gate. Drizzt is on Aussie time. He's what time is it over there? He's probably oh goodness, it's late. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's pass that one. Let's jump back up to Jarlaxle and Sand.
That just wasn't close enough to the action.
While it is a pretty view up there, it is not.
Go ahead and announce Jarlaxle versus Sand. Look here.
Jarlaxle versus Sand. Come on. I hope each and every one of you tuned into NBNN this evening, or you wouldn't be able to hear this commentary brought to you by NBNN, the New Britannia News Network. Let's give him a hand. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Which fight is this, Xavier?
Yeah, we're going to move on to the next fight. Is Jarlaxle versus Sand.
Which one is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, what?
Alright, this is our 5th match of the evening.
Fifth match of the evening, Jarlaxle versus Sand. Gentlemen, we wish you the very best of luck.
This is an elimination match, though.
Elimination. Waiting on Lomir to start the count. 3, 2, 1. And the fight is on, ladies and gentlemen. Sand has wound up, grabbed out 2 wands. Jarlax will come over with a flaming sword with a 7 crit right there to his face. 37 crit from Sand, 16, 31 for the hill on Sand. 21, 94 crit, ladies and gentlemen. 25 crit in the middle of the ring. 116 crit with the flaming sword. Jarlaxle takes him down. He uses a wand, sticks it in the ground as he's going down, ladies and gentlemen. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Beautiful fight. Jarlaxle of EVL takes down Sand.
A real quick fight out there tonight. And Sand's still got his supporters out there even though he lost this match.
And thank you for fighting, Sand. We definitely appreciate you coming out tonight.
Should we try Ashmal versus Drizzard again?
You see if Drizzard's here and available.
Alright, we can move back up to the top bracket there and do Smoking and Oba.
Very good. Smoking and Oba. Where are you guys? There's Dritz.
No, he's AFK now.
Oh. Well, real life always intercedes. I mean, when the woman starts hollering, you gotta stop what you're doing. Smoking versus Evasaur. They both come down real fast and they get in their first. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not flagged PvP, don't forget to duel. You'll stand there and take an ass whooping. Get laughed at a little bit too. 3, 2, 1. And the fight is on. Smoking starts yawning as he... Holy cow. Great disrespect in the ring this afternoon with a 47 flat on his back. 21. 81 crit delivered by Smoking. 26, 18, 51, 44, 96, 40.
Hi.
These are all crits given by Smoking. 43 healed by Smoking. Hell, I couldn't see who that was. These guys are dancing around the ring like their heads are on fire and their asses are itching, guys. 44 crit delivered by Smoking. Puts Oba on his back. 149 and a 108 heal by both contestants. This is a beautiful fight, ladies and gentlemen. You're missing. 153 crit. It's a beautiful fight. 127 crit. They're still at 155, and he finally takes Smoking down. Oba has totally dominated this match.
Rezzers anyone?
I think everybody is so appalled and just kind of rocked back in awe by that fight. The Rezzers even forgot to come out and help out.
Oh, look, he brought a pig, though. Maybe the pig will help.
Well, that is cute. Well, we got 3 Rezzers out here trying to bring this man back to life.
Smoking, he's always a difficult person to res.
So is 5 is or number 5 is forfeit, right? Ashmal versus Drizzt. So Ashmal.
Let's
It's
let's,
like-
well, let's wait and call it here in a second.
All right.
Yeah, let's make sure and give him every opportunity in the world to get back into the game before we disqualify him.
Yep, definitely.
Well, Jarlaxle said he was forfeiting.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
We just call him. Go ahead and call him, and then we'll get him in the ring. Then we'll call it.
Call it 2 more times. Make sure everybody hears it.
Okay, Jarlaxle said he's not coming back.
All right, go ahead and call the winner. Did Ash? I guess Ash isn't out there. Whatever. Let's just move on. Charlotte Lomere, call winner Ashmal. Thank you. Alright, so now we're going to have Jarlaxle versus Ashmal. Elimination match.
I hit him so hard.
Jarlaxle versus Ashmal, and here the fighters come to the ring. Both take their corners.
Oops, sorry, Ashmal. Bumped in with the gate. Got a little gate happy.
There's the countdown. And both fighters start to wind up. Jarlaxle coming across the midcourt. 59 crit delivered by Jarlaxle with a flame. They're fighting from a distance. Looks like Ashmal's getting the better of him from the distance. Jarlaxle closes the gap and comes in with all kinds of crits. An 81 crit delivered by Ashmal, followed by a 40 crit. A 120 crit delivered by Jarlaxle. 45 crit. Oh my. Burns Ashmal down to the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Very fast, very fast.
Alrighty, that's gonna be all for Ashmal tonight. Thank you for coming out and fighting, Ashmal.
Hey, wake up.
Smoking versus Jarlaxle. Give Jarlaxle a few minutes to recuperate.
I was looking, give him a little once over, unless he's full up and ready to go.
Now, is this final match?
This is the final elimination match. So you
Oh,
fight
okay, okay.
winner goes on to the finale. Alright, here we go, guys.
There's the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And the wind-up has started, and they are now fighting. Smoking comes across first. Comes all the way to the corner with Jarlaxle. Jarlaxle draws his sword. It looks like there's a 21. First 45. 22. Got him backed into the corner. Smoking's got him backed in, and he's rooted him now. And Jarlaxle finally comes out. Jarlaxle throws a 45 heal upon himself, and then 107. Both hitters are now almost full strength again, and here they come back in it again to get a 32 crit delivered by Jarlaxle, followed by a 39 crit delivered by Smoking, 11 by Jarlaxle. Lots of misses and lots of misses, and with red numbers, 117 heal, 64 crit delivered by Smoking, 103 heal delivered by Smoking. Here they are going around dancing in circles, 125 heal delivered by Smoking upon himself. Fairly decent match here, ladies and gentlemen. This one can go on all night. Looks like these two have been practicing together quite a bit. They know each other's moves. They know how to stay away from each other. They know how to stick and jab, stick and jab. They're out there with their flaming swords right now, ladies and gentlemen, taking care of business, cutting each other up like hot butter. 109 heal by Smoking. Jarlaxle comes in, both with even crits, 46 and a 43, delivered at the same time. 79 by Jarlaxle. He uses the tactic move, coming around from behind, hits him from the back. There's a big crit, but it was blinded by numbers. I didn't see what that triple-digit crit was. Jarlaxle is now down to a quarter strength. Smoking has now pulled out a spider, and while he's rooted, and he's coming after Jarlaxle from the backside. 33 crit, followed by 111. Looks like he's fixing to make short work of this one, ladies and gentlemen. The spider's crawling around and keeping Jarlaxle busy. Jarlaxle was trying to heal himself, got 52 off. There's a 50. 33. Jarlaxle is almost down, ladies and gentlemen. Smoking has plenty of health, plenty to play with. Looks like these two competitors have fought before, ladies and gentlemen. They know exactly what each other's doing. They know exactly how to evade the other. It's a very nice, eloquent fight. Jarlaxle is now back up to about a half strength. Smoking is almost at full health. He's rooted. Got the spider following Jarlaxle around.
There's something else about Smoking? He's on fire and smoking.
Yeah, he is. And now Jarlaxle is on his back. It looks like it's going to get real hectic. He's coming up on the last. Very evenly matched fight here, ladies and gentlemen. Smoking is now back up to full health while he's delivering crits. 22-26 crits back-to-back delivered by Smoking. Jarlaxle heals himself for 107, then 96, delivering a 25 crit at the same time. 13 crit, 30 and a 61, 90 crit delivered by Smoking as he's coming around, and that spider still following Jarlaxle around, trying to do the best that he can to keep him distracted. Smoking is still... No, I'm sorry, that is Jarlaxle that is still rooted. Now Smoking is rooted again. 108 heal by Jarlaxle. Fangs, the little spider following Jarlaxle around, he's down to half health. He looks like he's the one that's doing the most damage in this entire fight. Jarlaxle back down to a half health. 124 crit delivered by Smoking. 33 crit, he's following him around. There's a lot of tactical moves used in this fight. Rolling around, coming in from the back. Coming in from blind sides, hitting for crits. There's a 52. There's 4. Rooted. Smoking has him for an 87 crit. Spider keeping him distracted. Jarlaxle running around while rooted, trying to keep himself healed. 44 heal. 45 heal. He's still only at a quarter health. Smoking's chasing him around. There's 100 crit delivered by Smoking, 66 delivered by Smoking, followed by 35. Jarlaxle was almost down. It's 46 heal. He's almost down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. He's running. He's trying to heal. Smoking staying on the tactical backside to come in to do the most damage. The spider is still chasing Jarlaxle around. This is a hell of a fight out here, ladies and gentlemen. You're missing it if you're not here. Jarlaxle is now he's webbed by the spider, which slows him down even more. If he roots him while he's got a web on him, that slows him down even more. He's just throwing off heals upon himself. Every chance that he gets, he's trying to evade. He's 33 crit delivered by Smoking. The spider is still upon him. There's a 10, 24, and a 6, all back-to-back hits by Smoking. He's there. Now Jarlaxle has healed himself for 101, trying to keep himself in this fight. It's a desperate moment, very desperate moment, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hell of the damn fight. You're missing a hell of a fight. 42 healed by Jarlaxle. 45, 53 healed by Smoking upon himself. 51 crit delivered by Smoking, while Fangs puts another spider web around the feet of Jarlaxle, followed by a 42 and a 32 crit. This could probably go on all night, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, these two are with the same guild. There's no doubt that they've sparred together. They know each other's tactics, and they know how to evade. And Jarlaxle was finally down for the count. I didn't get a sense to see what the crit was, but it was a great fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, coming up here, is this the last event of the evening?
Last round. Well, unless somebody wins it, need to go again.
So Sand would have to live.
Dr. Pepper there, followed by some chili cheese Fritos. And ladies and gentlemen, the final match of the evening. Let's get it on.
Sand has to win twice, is that correct?
That is
Smoking. I'm sorry, Smoking.
Smoking. Yeah.
You know what, Duke?
What?
I am also eating chili cheese Fritos and drinking Dr. Pepper.
Well, that don't mean we'll be taking warm showers and swapping till the wee hours of the morning. Thank you for announcing, ladies and gentlemen. Low Mary Dane up on the boxes announcing tonight's winners.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What in the hell just happened?
Smoking requested to be killed.
Yes, pet cooldown. Who's got the wide open mic? He could have done that.
Well, we're going to have to disband the spider first. Now, the spider has to go.
That was somebody else's spider.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. The finale. Looks like both contestants are in their corners. Hold on, Smoking's asking for a hold on for his mana. Or focus, whatever you wish to call it. Looks like Smoking is a 10 GM. Yeah, Oba's a 10 GM.
Fascinating.
Of course, Themo is what, like a 20 or something? Alright, Smoking announces he's ready.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you can put the countdown.
And if you look at Bad Name out in the audience, you'll see a 30 GM.
Bad name?
And the fight is on, ladies and gentlemen. They're winding up in their corners, and the Smoking brings out Fangs again. Oba doesn't seem to be worried about Fangs too much. He goes straight into Smoking and delivers 105 crit, followed by 58 delivered by Smoking, 66 delivered by Oba. Oba gets off 118 heal, 17 and a 92 crit delivered by Oba. 79 crit delivered by Oba. 106 delivered by Smoking. And looks like Fangs is almost out for the count.
Fang says he don't get no respect.
124 crit delivered by one of those two guys out there. Ladies and gentlemen, this Fangs is now dead.
Oba just dealing that damage. Oba don't need no
A lot of
stinking spider.
knockdowns delivered by Oba. Oba is keeping Smoking on his back a lot. I haven't had a chance to pan up and see what the clouds look like today, but it's a very nice day.
It's a little cloudy, a little windy.
121 heal delivered by Smoking upon himself. 56 heal. 151 heal delivered by Oba, and followed by a 103 crit delivered by Oba on Smoking. Looks like it's going to be a pretty evenly matched fight. And Smoking is almost down. Oba's chasing him around the ring. 24 crit, and there went Oba down to the mat, ladies and gentlemen. Not Oba, I'm sorry. Smoking went down to the mat. And it looks like Oba is our champion this evening.
Does she have to win twice?
No, Smoking would have had it win twice.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Smoking would have had to do it to win it all tonight, but Oba was, I believe, undefeated all night long tonight. And don't forget your spider. Alrighty, Xavier. Gonna wrap it up for us here.
Alright, I'm going to announce that next week will be Naked Brawls with a free entry, and the winner will get a free entry to the following week's Gridiron. And we're going to announce tonight's winner here. Alright, tonight's champion is Oba Evaser, who wins 66k gold and a $10 store credit. Or credit. On down, Oba.
What is credit? Is that the French credits?
Yeah, there you go. May not be worth quite as much. I can't help the exchange fees. Do you want to whisper him for his email? Zeke?
Already sent. Alrighty, and our second place contestant.
Tonight's runner-up is Smokin', who wins 30k gold.
Oh, even the second place contestant takes home 10k extra tonight.
That is good.
Alrighty, and that's going to wrap it up for us tonight, folks. Thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you, Xavier, Ezekiel Cooper, Lomir.
Thank you, Laz. Yep, and like I said, just thanking everybody for coming out tonight, and just remind everybody next week we'll have our Naked Brawls like we always do after the wipe, as I mentioned earlier, and we'll probably get that posted up on the forum soon, and as we also try a little different step into the Gridiron, kind of get some more people involved, and kind of do a stair-cased kind of entry up into the 20k as we go from week to week. We'll kind of slowly step up the entry fee from there. So try that out, see how that works after this wipe. So obviously we're trying to make sure everything is ready to go for the launch. Hopefully it'll be coming up here soon. But definitely thank everybody for coming out tonight, and hope you see you next week.
Alrighty, folks, and that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thanks for watching NBNN and joining us here at the BMC Gridiron. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, bloodthirsty fights, and anything else we can bring you. Don't forget to join me for lunch with Laz and Jack tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon at noon, New Britannia time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.